back to my playthrough of Super Castlevania 4, and it looks like I'm about to play a board game here. Anyone up for some chutes and ladders? No? Well, let's see what kind of wackiness awaits me this time. Welcome to Dracula's Castle, the crappiest place on Earth. This probably looks familiar to some of you. It's basically a reboot of the first level of the original Castlevania, though a little better looking in glorious 16 bits, even if it is missing the original Vampire Killer theme song. Speaking of song, sounds kind of like a hockey arena here, what with all the organ playing. Looks like Dracula keeps his house as well kept as his yard. Definitely a classy guy. We've run into some new enemies here, such as ghouls and hounds, and now I'm going to be taking on some dark knights. I mean axe knights. I meant axe knights, because they are totally different types of enemies. Yeah, these guys are total pushovers compared to their NES game counterparts, but take more hits than a pothead. Okay, I'm moving on down this corridor and taking out some more ghouls, and our old friend, the Kamikaze Bat. Okay, I just need to take on these last two knights here, and I'll be moving on up these stairs. Man, where's Link when you need him? Alright, moving on. Now for the most exciting ride in the castle, the giant chandeliers. Yeah, I didn't even need a fast pass for this either. Dracula has clearly spared no expense for this. Now watch as I gracefully traverse the dark void that is the castle rafters as these ginormous light fixtures rock harder than a metal concert. And I suppose if the chandeliers are rocking, then the rule would apply that one should not come a knocking, right? Speaking of rocking, I wonder if Simon Belmont is starting to get a little Mode 7 motion sickness. I know I would be. Okay, I'm about to do some cool Simon Belmont stuff and latch onto this bat ring. Yeah, see that hot whip action? Okay, this should be the last rocking chandelier. And whee! I wonder whose idea it was to use this shade of purple for the walls. This whole area has kind of a 60s aesthetic with the green floors. I think Dracula's interior decorated a little behind the times, by about 100 years or so. Oh wow, and of course we have attack chandeliers. Now I'm just whipping the floor in search of a hidden room in case you thought my controller was bugging out. Ah, there it is. So I've stumbled upon Dracula's wine cellar, conveniently haunted by some hobo ghost and his dog. Such a touching relationship. Alright, some candle meat. You checking out this cool Latin soundtrack in the background? It's pretty catchy. Alright, I'm just gonna kill this hound. Watch. Aww, I just smashed that ghost's whole world. Simon Belmont, destroyer of lives. Well, I'll just callously collect the rest of the spoils in this room because screw ghosts. Man, you know, all this space down here in the cellar and not one bottle of wine. Who knows? Probably that hobo ghost drank it all. Probably why he's dead. Whatever. Dracula's just holding out on me. Okay, totally fair. Ambushed by the Dark Knight. And of course we have some more attack chandeliers trying to kill me. Hey ladies. Bye ladies. I think I need to work on my social interactions with women here, instead of just killing them with my boomerangs when I see them. Speaking of boomerangs, I just traded them in for some axes. Whoops. Out of my way, dapper ghost. I have no time for you. Or your stupid armored friends. Okay, just gonna get over this little hill here, and... Hey look, my double shot. Hooray, that makes my axes a little bit better. Are these glowing enemies even enemies? I mean, they can glow me to death? And look at this, I hit them and it causes a chain reaction and they destroy themselves. Totally useless enemies. Well hey, at least I got some more candle meat. That's always a good thing. Ugh, God, I feel like I'm always getting attacked by the cast of Cinderella here. Of course, gotta keep killing all these stupid kamikaze bats. I'm just on my relentless pursuit to destroy these ghosts. I mean, what did they ever do to me? I mean, I guess they reside in Dracula's castle. That does kind of make them guilty by association. So yeah, I don't feel bad. Oh, trapdoor platforms with spikes. How quaint. Well, more of this crap. Well, I'll just kill the skeleton with my amazing axes from a distance. Yeah, look how amazing they are. Oh god, screw these things. Okay, it looks like it's time for some platforming over spikes for your entertainment. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4 platforms. And award for best enemy in a game ever, the man-eating coffins. Looks like I just closed the lid on him. Well, got my candle meat as a prize. Okay, so I've been attacked by everything possible so far in here, including inanimate objects and ghosts of all kinds, and finally at the end of stage 6-2. So let's move on to the next part, shall we? Finally reached the last stretch, and I found my way into what looks like a mausoleum of sorts. Does it surprise anyone that all the skeletons in the mausoleum have come to life and are trying to kill me? Well, I'll just mow through all these skeletons. After all, I have a bone to pick with them. And we've come across these red skeletons here. This is the first time we've run into them in this game, but they are a return enemy from the NES games. And I love the sound they make when they collapse. It's very cartoonish and comical. Stay dead! Okay, I got this guy. Surprise! Okay, I'm gonna check out the wall over here. Yeah, totally legit wall meat. More of it. Speaking of walls, check out these walls in this room. Seems like they're getting a little grabby. Maybe someone needs to file a sexual harassment claim. Just because some in Belmont isn't wearing any pants doesn't mean that these hands are allowed to fondle him, okay? If only these axes could be more useful in this part of the level. I'm basically just using my whip to get through all this. Alright, well at least I got my triple shot, making my axes 3 times more useless. So here we are on the last part of the stage, and we have more man-eating coffins doing some sort of circular dance. Or what exactly is this, and why? Oh well, finally putting these axes to good use. In fact, I find these axes more useful in this part of the level, just because of the candle and enemy layouts. So now it's my job to randomly destroy furniture in the castle. Just like this. Oh, and now look at this. We have some Haunted Mansion stuff going on in here with these dancing ghosts flying around the room. Way to rip crap off, Konami. Way to rip off Disney. All joking aside, I do find that this part of the level actually makes the stage more interesting because all the really wacky enemies like this, like these attack tables and such. It's just one giant haunted ballroom of cliched wackiness and doom. Oh, there's something you don't see every day. A one-up in a wall. I'll take it. Okay, just a few more candles, and scoring some candle meat. And finally, a boss. This boss, I mean, they are called the Dancing Spectres. I can definitely say this is the first time I've ever been attacked by Dancing with the Stars. Well, I'll just whip them until I win the dance-off. That's right, I win. Yay! Alright, I'm gonna pose here, and done. Okay, that's another episode. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like or subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you on the next one.